to another episode of Dorset Catchers, and I've brought you somewhere special today. I've brought you to well, to the land of monsters, to Rockford Lake. This is well known between where everybody in the carp world knows about the place. It's a renowned lake within Ringwood, on the Ringwood Angling Association. It's got what used to be the third biggest carp in the country. I don't know. Well, we don't know how big it is now. It was last pulled out at just over 60 pounds. It's a famous fish called single scale. I'd love to give it a go to see if I can catch it. I'll do the odd episode here. I think I've got one rod on for pike and two rods on for the carp, and possibly we might see a bream or tench. They got well-known bream in here to 18, maybe possibly 19 pounds. There was a tench pulled out recently at about 12 pounds. So there's many big fish in here. It's not often you go to a lake that you catch a carp that's, I don't know, say 30 pounds and people consider it small. The majority of the carp in this lake is above 30 pounds. You got quite a lot of 40s and a few 50s in it, as well as a 60, and to get the opportunity to catch one of those bigger fish is really good. I said fingers crossed we catch one. Like, I say that a lot, I suppose, but in this place in particular, it's a special catch if you catch one. You got 57 acres of water, and trying to catch a fish out of 57 acres of water is pretty hard, because there's not many carp in there. It's not like your typical venue with a couple thousand stockies or 800 or 900 stockies. Nobody knows how many carp is in a particular water. No, not at all. And in this water, the people's approximated the fish to be 100 to 150 fish, maybe a few more, but you'll never know. Like I said before, to have a lake with such low stocks in it, it's lucky just to catch, I suppose. There's a lot of pike in there. I've done a 24-hour session before for the pike before down here, and I've had 8 pike in this session, and I think that's pretty good for a 24-hour. Like I said, I'm fishing 2 rods for the carp and for the bream, one for the pike. When it gets to night time, I'll stick another weight on, change the weight over, stick another hair rig on, and stick the third rod out for the carp. So you get more chance at night time for the carp, and well, putting the third rod on for the pike during the day just to get the bites. It is handy. Just keeps you occupied doing something else at the same time. So I'm in swim 10 on Rockford Lake. Quite a popular swim. I haven't cast out that far. I've done my normal mix as you've seen before. I'm probably about, I don't know, I found a gravel spot in between 10 and 12 wraps. But I think so. Okay, so I found the spot, I've chucked my bait on it, and I'm giving that a go. I'm fishing 2 rods tight together, and the third rod I might try and find a spot further out just to put a stringer of 5 boilies on, I expect. But it is a lovely looking swim. Nice little walk down to the rods. There's my friend Aidan fishing the next swim over. We're quite close to the car park, which is quite good. So I just had that weed bed take out 2 of my rods. It's not the greatest start to the session, but it does happen. So I've stuck them back out on the spot to hopefully snag a fish. Just an update of how we got on last night at Rockford. It's living up to his name as Rock Hard Rockford. We didn't have much joy. Aidan's been getting knocks all night on one of his rods. It's a shame nothing come of it. His bobbin's been moving about frequently. It happens. We wish it would have come to something, but it obviously didn't. I had a few knocks in the night, and I think it's more bream or smaller fish moving about over the top of it. It would have been nice to see one of the big double figure bream. We didn't get a chance to. I'll definitely be back here because it's a top-notch venue. It's just trying to get on the fish really. As it's daybreak, I put a second rod on for the pike. So morning time is prime time feeding normally for the pike, I found. So I'll give that a go for an hour before I head on. I've got to get on early today because I've got things to do, people to see, as you do. We'll give it another hour, let some of the frost burn off. Because it was a really cold night, like freezing it. I fish in the open front. I should have put a front on in the end, to be fair, but sometimes it's easier for the quick night sessions just to fish it open. Peg 11 produced a lot of bites last night, but unfortunately it didn't produce any fish. Fingers crossed we come back and get another go at this to hopefully get a fish. See a fish just topped out in the furthest distance. Unfortunately that bank over there is a no fish zone, but you can still get to there a little bit with that. Swim over there opposite us, which is, it's a bit of a shame because a lot of the fish do tend to hold up there. We've seen a few move about over there, but it's still cold. They'll probably move up into the shallower areas in a month or two's time, start jumping to get the parasites off them as well, and then they'll give more of a sign of where they're to and where to fish for them. Frosty rods, look at that.